to another episode of Chaos in London Mage Edition. Today we find ourselves with a bunch of mages who have heard some body showing up and stuff, and they want to investigate because a bunch of weird shit's been happening, and also they're mages. Where's everybody? We'll go ahead and do our little intros in the order I see. So we have Lily, Dakota, Ishar, Dina, Bellic, and and then other Lily. Second Lily. And so go ahead and let Lily and Dakota do their intro.
Quick question though, where are we starting out at?
Where do people want to start out at? After recent events, I could understand if people did not want to all meet up at one place.
Okay. Lily is in the occult shop talking to Dakota about maybe going to investigate this body that they've seen. She's very interested because of the fortune she got about the body, and she's concerned about her fortune for the day as well, so she wants to investigate it, and she's talking to her about that.
I mean, I could totally go into like the Shadowlands and ask around if there's any new wraiths, but I mean, the last time I went into the Shadowlands, everyone thought I was with the Technocrats, so...
Yeah, probably best to stay out of the Shadowlands, at least for a little while.
I'll be back there today, don't worry about it. Anyway, let's go, I suppose.
And I guess Lily and Dakota start heading off.
Alice is next.
She'll be just strolling on down the street on her little wheelie board. Those around her will think she's just playing loud music because there's a pleasant song playing as she does. Song that seems to move with her, though may linger longer than it should as she passes people.
If you're good, we will move on to Ishar.
Ishar has heard about the body, and he finds it of mild amusement or interest, particularly the plant that is protruding from its head. So he's sitting in his sanctum, currently cross-legged on the floor. He's got a pool, he's got a shallow dish of water in front of him, and he's kind of singing to it very softly under his breath, speaking old words as he gently rubs his finger around the outside of it. And he's going to basically throw his senses using correspondence to mind to stand out, or to so that he's metaphysically standing outside of the morgue where it is. So can I just get a total number of successes I need for that, and I will do that casting.
So you're just trying to just get the head, right?
I beg your pardon?
The head, or I'm sorry, I completely zoned out.
Oh, sorry. Basically, what he's doing is he's using his correspondence to and mind to basically shunt his senses to basically be the equivalent of standing in the street outside the morgue, because he's going to kind of wander in psychically to look around it.
He's astral projecting.
I'm assuming you haven't really been to the morgue.
I beg your pardon, sorry? I heard you say you assumed something and then it kind of went staticky.
I'm assuming that you've not been to the morgue before.
No, I haven't been to the morgue. No, but I walked around central London, so I assume it's in central London. So he has a passing familiarity with the area, and he'll kind of mooch from there.
So yeah, it's 3 successes to get your sights there.
Okay.
And
In that case, he'll do that while other people do their thing.
okay. Christina then.
Well, Christina heard about the body and is with, her passing normal curiosity and her flaw is she's definitely gonna go see what's up with that. So she is on her way to go there.
Bellic.
Bellic has heard about this body as well and is curious to see what the deal is because there may need to be some kind of intervention.
Then Max.
Eliza's bored. So she's gonna look for some excitement. No, Kim, you don't love me because you won't let me eat Steve. God damn it.
That's not how this works.
This is how this works.
No.
You either pick one or the other.
I can't.
Can I also get a piece of Steve?
No, y'all motherfuckers.
I feel like you guys keep talking about me. Stop.
I'm gonna encase him in premium so that no one can hurt my little baby.
All right. It's all right. Eliza doesn't want him. I just want him.
Oh. I don't know how to respond to that. Damn it. So, I think we're all going to the morgue, though.
Yeah.
Are you going to the morgue?
Oh shit, my
Yeah.
bad.
Is there anything special you're doing?
Should probably bring some cookies for the morgue guys.
Bribery.
Probably.
Always a good idea. You'll probably notice a bunch of the people that she's seen in the last few days happening to congregate in central London, close to the morgue.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Well, this is certainly strange. We all wanted to go to the morgue at the same time.
It happens. Deal with it.
As Lily's walking, this couldn't possibly have anything to do with the mistletoe in her house, does it? Open for everybody else.
Wait, there's somebody with what? What's going on at the morgue? I missed that. Sorry, I was just strolling by. Hey, Christina.
Oh, so everybody's just kind of happening in the morgue at the same time for various reasons. Most of the reasons are, hey, this weird body showed up. But some of the reasons are like, I'm bored and just kind of wandering, and hey, it just happened to be here.
Polo.
Maybe it's a little bit of fate.
Alice or Christina will wave to Alice. And she'll say, "So you don't know what's going on?"
No. She plays on her Omni tool for a moment. So what's going on?
The news, do you?
I've been kind of feeling like I'm in this temporal disruption, you know. My world was here and then it was out of alignment and now I'm kind of getting back in alignment. So everything was just a little off. You know, you have dreams of being in a chantry or something somewhere and then one day it's just gone and it's like, was it ever really there?
Okay, so Christina pretends to be interested in what Alice is saying. Say, a body. Dead body.
Happens a lot.
Well, this one is strange. And we're trying to find out how strange it is. So, come with us.
Okay. For those that haven't met her, Alice is this tiny, like 3'2" person.
Yeah, Christina practically she grabs her hand and pretty much pulls her off of her feet.
She's on her little wheel. Yes, she has the short fly. She's on one of those little two-wheeled boards that roll around.
The hoverboards.
Kind of, but it's the one with wheels versus actually hovering. She hasn't made it fly yet.
They're actually the actual name for them, which is stupid.
Yeah,
It's hoverboards.
Yeah. Just be around here.
Eliza's gonna walk over to Bellic and give him like a high five. What's up, Bellic? I haven't seen you around since Hong Kong.
How are you? It's good.
Good, I'm good, I'm good.
Wonderful to hear.
This kind of foot, Staples.
That's a big ass foot.
6'5". Of course, he's got big ass feet.
I mean, I didn't think it was.
No, he
6'6", thank you very much.
I forgot an inch.
That's what she said. Sorry, guys.
I feel at home. Yeah, no.
Did you say I feel?
I've been doing great. She says to Bellic. What have you been doing with your time here?
So far I have been making rounds, touring London, trying to rebuild.
Gotcha. Same here. It's a long time since I've been here.
It's my first experience in this country. It's pleasant.
Oh shit. Let me give you a tour at some point.
Of course.
At the mention of Hong Kong, Christina will approach Eliza and Balik.
Hello.
Say, you're in Hong Kong.
Yes.
We were.
I was too.
Interesting.
Uh, temporal space disruption,
I'm
I
actually
take it?
I'm actually from here. It's Christina Spanos. Nice to meet you.
It's pleasure. I'm Bellic.
Eliza
She'll
Hoff.
hold out her hand.
Eliza will take
Hold
it
out.
and shake it.
Shake it.
Shake it. Shake it real good. So I'm assuming you get caught up in the temporal space disruption as well, then?
Indeed, I did.
Nasty little gremlins.
Well, it's just gonna go in.
Song "Shake It Like a Polaroid Picture" starts playing out of nowhere.
Shake it like a Polaroid picture.
Oh my god. It's actually Hey Ya is the name of the song by Outkast.
Long live Andrew.
I know, and Bellic starts counting. I've met you, know you, and you, and you, and you, and me. Whom I miss?
Lily went inside.
So what we're all doing here? I just came here because I was bored and felt like a walk.
I was just strolling.
I came here for the dead people.
I
High
came here
fives.
for the dead
I came
body
here.
and the
I
plot.
came here for the mystery.
There was a plant growing out of the eye, or coming out of the eye of the body. So that's what I'm here for.
Inside it is
Oh.
then, and she starts rolling in.
Before Christina goes in all the way, Lily will stretch out her hand. She'll be like, I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. I'm Lily Marie Broussard.
Oh, pleased to meet you. Christina Spanos, and she holds out her hand to shake.
I would have introduced myself to your friend, but it seems she
Oh, that's
already went
Alice.
inside. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you
Coincidentally,
both.
just a brief note, as I'm literally here in spirit. Yay! Aisha's consciousness is just going to bob along behind the Kim who just walked into the room because he's not interested in this whole. Oh, hello! I'm this. I'm a person. He's more interested in, I don't know, the action, the drama, the passion.
Right.
The
she'll say,
narration.
That's Alice, and she bounces around a lot.
Well, certainly sounds like she has a bubbly personality. Well, I suppose we should start getting inside then. Oh.
She nods. She'll go. She nods and starts going in.
So Lily's already in there bribing people with cookies. Like, she brought in a reasonable amount of cookies. More. And she's like, I get around, grab some cookies.
The guy's in charge, or the guy's kind of keeping her little things. They're eating some cookies, and in between bites, they're asking why exactly all y'all are here at the same time in such a mass group.
No idea. I wasn't actually planning on coming here with them. I was actually planning my funeral ahead of time. I don't know what they're doing.
Lily will happen to agree with the other Lily, and she'll say, actually, I just came here with my sister. I think we all came here separately.
I came for tour.
I'm on the list to get in.
They're kind of quirking their eyebrows, mostly at Lily and Bellic, since not this Lily, not you, Stephen. Just said she was planning her own funeral, and Bellic apparently wants a tour of the morgue.
What kind of list are you? This is a morgue, not a club. Like, oh yeah, guys,
didn't know
I'm on
that
the list.
there was a-
Let me into this morgue. It's all good.
Didn't know
Got
that
a
morgues.
conversation.
Didn't know that morgues had a VIP section.
Seems there is.
For the living
That's
only.
on the list.
The reason why I'm here actually is, have you been able to identify the body?
They
Bellic
kind
kind
of
of-
look at each other. Well, we're a morgue. There's kind of a lot of bodies here.
Well, there's this body that people have noticed that with like, there's a plant in the eye. Have you? I don't know. He just seems really familiar. I'm wondering if he might be my brother that we've been missing. She'll look at Dakota.
Dakota was totally zoned out. She'll just kind of look over and blink.
Bellic is completely confused by this development.
If you want to roll me a
I will.
subterfuge, we'll call it 5
I
since
will.
you have that innocent appearance.
Okay. You can roll 3.
They want to believe you because you look so innocent. And why would someone so innocent lie?
3 successes.
1 success.
Oh, what are we rolling?
I'm rolling to lie that this might be my brother, and I want to find out.
Ah, okay.
And I believe that to be rolling for tonight again, or did you already do that?
I got 1
You what?
success.
If you want to extend it out, you can. You'll need a little bit more
I
to
will.
get in. They both look at each other and they look at Lily like, I mean, we're not really supposed to do this, but I guess we can let you in.
Thank you. That would mean a lot to me.
Just make it very quick.
Come on, Dakota.
Oh, because Dakota is a salty bitch. She'll look back at the group, specifically towards Lily. She'll throw up the peace sign before heading back there. And at Eliza, too.
Why at me? I'm so pleasant. There, child.
You want to eat
Because
Steve?
you want. Hey, like I said, Liza doesn't want to eat him. I want to eat him.
You're right, Eliza wants to blow him up.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can wait a little bit until other people are able to try to see about getting in, or...
Yeah, we're gonna put a pause on y'all for now. Let these. Okay, so they'll ask Alice for her name.
Alice Underwood.
Okay, and they will.
You also have
just kind of
authorization
search
for 1
through.
more.
Who else are you bringing in? Like they say as they're like looking.
Christina
through,
Spanos.
Seeing. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay, you're good to go as well.
Hey, Tiger.
Excellent.
Yes.
Is this one of those morgues that you have to have like a pass that goes beep, and then you can pass through?
Yeah. Well, like they have the passes and they just kind of beep you in. There may be some people who come in with passes, but we'll never know.
Okay. So whilst they're all talking, I'm gonna take one of Eliza's business cards, and I'm gonna scratch it with a coin,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make it one of those passes. So that's a matter 2 effect.
If you're trying to do an instant fake ID, it's matter 2 forces 2 according to how do you do that? Or correspondence
Really?
2 forces 2. Yeah. Data 2 corresponds forces 2 to be exact. I'm actually just looking at it now.
They added forces to it.
Yeah.
All right. No, in that case, I can't do it. Never mind me.
So they're just kind of like Bellic, Lily, and
Bellic leans over the counter and says, I joke about tour. Is family tell me to come here to perform final rites after all information is gained, so as not to interrupt anyone, but before time for funerary arrangements. They pay me a hefty sum, but I can share with you if you'd like.
Ooh.
LOL.
So, you want to go ahead and roll manipulation subterfuge on the first part?
Okay. So I don't have
You know
to-
something? I was going to put it. I like Bellic in characters, so while he's doing that, I'm going to throw a bind 2 rote on the guy, not to alter his perception or his consciousness, but to make him slightly more susceptible. To make him. This guy looks trustworthy. Look at how trustworthy he looks.
I don't have subterfuge, so would that be a straight manipulation roll at a higher difficulty?
Subterfuge is a talent.
Should be a
so
normal
it doesn't,
diff.
it doesn't
Okay.
adjust the difficulty.
Okay, so standard diff?
Yeah.
What about that through the that everyone see through it?
First.
It's cool if oh, I'll be quiet.
Specialization helps me none there.
Yeah.
But
And
I
if
got a
you wanna believe-
success. Sorry, go ahead.
You're kind of bribing them. It's kind of like, yeah. I mean, we've let everybody else in. Welcome to. I'm assuming these two are with you.
Yes, they're helpers. One of them will help me to get into costume, and other will hold implements.
They'll nod and say, well, religion or this guy's religion was, but I hope the rites go well. And they'll go ahead and meet you.
Thank you. And he will pass them whatever is a reasonable amount of money.
£1,000.
That seems a bit much. I was thinking more like, 50.
Yeah, 50 sounds good. So everybody has managed to get back into the bank. No, it goes to them. Spellick said you were with him. This last. Okay. One of them will go back to you guys to direct you to the and he'll say, "Mind the smell. It tends to hit." I don't want to say you guys know what it's like around dead bodies because that'd be a hefty assumption on your lives, but
Oh, I know.
he just kind of gives Eliza a look and it's like, you know what, nah, today's not the day.
Oh no, that was out of character. I thought you were saying that out of character.
Oh, okay.
Same.
But he will let y'all into the room where the body is just kind of sitting on a slab. The plant growing out of the eye and everything.
What kind of plant is it?
You can roll herbalism or botany or something like that to figure that out.
Science?
Okay, quick
I have science,
question.
specialty, environmental science. So
Well,
Did the guards leave them
Intelligence?
unattended in the room, or did they stay with them?
no, like the guard's watching them. He's in the room with them.
Okay.
Okie dokie, sorry about that, Lindsay. Please go on.
Intelligence science? Or...
Could I roll intelligence, science, biology?
Yeah, I'll allow that.
We
I got 2.
Is the plant growing into the socket, or is it just placed in the socket?
I've got 4.
Damn.
Lily will walk up to the body and like grab the hand and look at the face. Basically looking like to see if she's looking at her brother or whatnot. And then she'll be like, I just wish I knew what happened. And then she'll pull out a deck of tarot cards and she's like, I know it won't help, but maybe I could find out.
You know what? Because I really want to poke this, because Ishar thinks this is going to make a great story. He's going to, and this time I do want to psychically fuck with the guard, but the only thing I want to implant in his head is the phrase "weirdo" in like gigantic letters with exclamation points.
Okay. While you're doing that, the information that people have figured out with their rolls, it is in fact a sprig of mistletoe that is in his eye.
A what?
Mistletoe. What is...
Okay. Since Lily started using her cards, I'm gonna go ahead and roll oracular ability on how he died.
Okay.
Okay.
I see what you did there, Tiger. I would just like to point out, I know my legends. I see what you did there.
Okay, 3 successes to roll. No successes because I got 2 1s. Can I extend it since it wasn't a botch and try again?
Let's try again at diff 7.
Okay. Since she already knew,
continue, Stephen.
Since she already knew that she already got the fortune, I'm just trying again on interpreting it. So.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is the guard in question just a standard night folk, Tiger? Like he has nothing that would raise my diff to make him supernatural, correct?
He's just a regular dude. I will point out night folk means that they are supernatural.
Oh, sorry, my brain is dead today. He's just an ordinary sleeper, so I roll at my standard diff as if it does not his willpower plus 2 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me get Kim's thing, because she's been saying sup to the race. Give you a sup nod. So what are you doing?
Oh, sorry, they just gave her a sup nod?
Yeah, they said they gave the nod and they're like, what are y'all doing here?
Oh, we're looking at the body. She'll kind of gesture over to the body, trying to figure out like what's up, you know?
Got you.
I imagine the guard is just
Yeah, I
so
don't really
confused
know.
that someone just started talking to like an empty corner of the room. Tiger!
There he goes.
One
I
enters,
just got 6.
one leaves.
I'm not gonna lie. I just got 6 successes to just implant the phrase "weirdos" in his
Damn,
head.
and there goes Mitchell.
There goes Mitchell as well.
What the fuck?
It must be a Google Hangouts thing as opposed to individual connection thing.
Yeah, everybody crash. Um,
Tiger, where you at?
He
We
back.
can't see you.
We can't see your beautiful face.
Well,
I
Oh,
would
you
die for
lie.
that face.
I'm like, Tiger's
what
face.
was the last thing? Was the last thing you guys heard?
Sup, nod from the Wraith.
Something not from the Wraith. Bellic will be able to hear what they're saying. Oh, Mitchell also crashed. Shit. Okay. It's like, yeah, man, shit's fucking weird. I don't really know what like what? What's with that fan, man? What the fuck?
That's what the.
I typed it in the side, but you crashed. I had 2 successes on the oracular ability roll as well.
Okay. If Alice wants to do her her digital scan, she can do so.
Eliza's also gonna put her goggles on. Her goggles have a life and matter 1 effect inscribed on them, so she basically has both sides active.
Okay. Legit.
I like how I don't actually need to push him too hard to make him think weirdos. One person's just laying down tarot cards, one person's putting on steampunk goggles, the other's like scanning him.
Oh, okay. But to be fair, Lily is acting like he's his brother. She's her his sister, and she's like acting concerned and saying like, yeah, like she's looks sad. Like I'm trying to point out that she's looks sad.
So you got 2 successes to interpret.
Do what?
Answering that real quick.
Okay.
Sorry. 2 successes on the interpreting roll.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Check my sides. She'll look at his sides.
there is a very it's a little like it's not small, but there is definitely an entry point of a bladed weapon that is no longer there on his side. Oh, you guys can't see me, damn it. Okay. Probably about inches below where the heart would be, just lower, like just way on the side. Also, I'm terribly sorry, Nat. I don't know why I said div 8. It is div 4. My bad. And yes, you can, Lindsay. And
Wait.
either one is applicable, Mitchell.
Tiger, important question. Just as he scans his vision around because I think I know what's happened here. They have not dissected the body yet, have they?
They have not.
Oh crap!
okay, I got 6 successes.
Nice.
Acute vision for the win.
I'm also using life and matter sides to basically look at the body in terms of chemical composition at the moment, as well as I'm looking at the plant if it draws life force from anything.
And the thing that Mitchell posted, Lily would do as well if she.
Okay. Yeah, you can also roll. Anybody who has a cult or esoteric or anything like that can roll.
Oh, okay.
It'll be intelligence plus whichever.
Lol,
Okay,
I
have
don't need
more
a
dice
cult.
for cult,
I'm a
so
scientist. Haha.
more cult than I do for esoterica. So
Or academics. Academics would also be.
Where are you going with this?
What's my...
Academic supplies?
Academics
Oh
can
no,
also
it's the
be.
same. Okay.
Standard diff?
3 successes.
With the willpower, because I forgot to write it on the second time, because I wrote it the first time and it didn't send properly. Because I've got the hash or so 4 successes on my own intelligence occult roll.
Yeah, 4 successes.
Okay. So the intelligence, occult, and academics and stuff, and esoterica. Those who got 1 success, and remember that in some far-off legends there was somebody who could only be killed. Those with 2 successes. Remember that guy belonging to the Norse pantheon. 3 successes. Recognize that as Balder. Was there anyone higher than 3 successes?
Me.
Okay, roll again.
So those with higher successes, this is like the last thing you'll get, will know that he was originally killed in legend. Brother who was tricked by Loki into hitting him with a spear made out of mistletoe. Now, am I missing?
We're about to step into the Norse pantheon, boys. This is
We did that.
midnight.
We've already done that, dear. Oh, sorry.
Did I miss anything? Did people need more answers on anything? Because I feel like I missed something.
Okay. Yes, my perception science to see if there's anything suspicious about the mistletoe. I got 6 successes.
Okay. You will notice that it is actually still growing, and it's growing into his skull.
Oh!
Is
Well,
it growing
that's,
faster?
I also
growing
did the
forward.
matter life site to
Oh.
check for signs.
Nothing. I mean, there's the only really strange thing you notice with the chemical composition is that now there's that added thing of mistletoe in there.
Well, yeah, but life site also checks out for plant life, and matter site allows you to, because the body's currently dead. So how's the chemical composition looking? And is the plant absorbing the body? And does this life force grow deeper into the body? Stuff like that.
So it looks like what little life force there is left is definitely going into the plant.
So there's life force left.
A little bit.
So this dude is technically not dead.
Is there a heartbeat? Can I see a heartbeat with life site?
There is not a heartbeat.
Okay. Is there brain activity?
Very, very minor.
So,
And thus it was
Wow.
Ishire's words, for those who heard them come back and dapple over your ears. It's very hard to kill a god. Continue. Sorry, my apologies.
Him.
no.
Yes. Yes.
If,
Ken,
any,
do it.
if anybody
Yes.
steps towards the mistletoe, she's going to hold. Christina will hold them back. Like, no.
Bellic at this point is going to
Sarah, I have some questions about fire safety and burning sage for purity of the spirit. You mind if we step out just outside the room? Okay.
I guess he'll hold the door open.
He'll see
Follow.
Lily actually pulling out a thing of sage.
Bellic will
And
point at
like,
All right.
so there's the guard outside distracting him by talking about burning sage and fire safety and that junk. So,
A little time.
Lily,
I got
to
3
make it
successes
seem
on my scan, and 5 on my magic to go with it.
Okay. So you get pretty much the same thing Max did. There is a little bit of brain activity. There is a little bit of life force, but it is being pulled into the mistletoe.
All right.
Bellic is
Oh, there's also a stab wound, as I said earlier, a little bit below the heart, but much more to the left of it.
Is there any poison remain of it?
No.
Okay.
All right. I need a perception alertness from everybody, except for Dakota.
I'm so glad you caught me before I finished what I was doing.
love getting that.
What sense is this based on? My diff 4.
Unsuccess.
What diff is it? 6?
Starting at standard, yes.
I got 4 successes.
2.
I also have. Lindsay, why do we keep rolling the same numbers tonight? It's like cosmic fate.
Right?
It's a semi-random number generator, and it only has a certain amount of results that it can do. But that's not.
Tiger, stop killing the whimsy, for Christ's sake!
So those who got successes, there's now a cat on the slab.
Okay. I would like to speak to the cat.
Okay.
Oh, Lily knows who it is.
The cat is
Christina
definitely
is
going
gonna-
for the missile.
Christina is going to look at the cat and say, what are you doing?
When you say that, the very confused and like between you and Dakota and yeah, while that is happening, I guess Dakota is
Oh, that's not.
thinking to
Oh.
Should I prime blast Dakota?
No.
Christina's going to say to the cat, if you're going after the plant, please leave it alone. I have things I need to do.
There's a little bit of brain activity left in this shell.
Oh, dear.
I was going to say, Lindsay, you did hear when Tiger said that Dakota's just yanking the plant out of its head, right?
Yeah. Because you were distracted by the cat.
Oh! Oh my god.
Yes! Yes!
Werewolf pack tactics.
Kim, have I ever told you that I love you?
I love you too.
I'm a prime blaster.
Character. Did somebody like say they have like the flow like wilt plants or another?
Wait, does anybody here have a green thumb?
Oh god!
No, but plants grow in Lily's shadow.
So what you're saying is because you're standing in front of the poor unfortunate bastard, you're actually killing him slower with a larger chainsaw.
Actually, it would be negated considering Dakota's shadow kills plants, and she's also just kind of yanked it out of his skull.
Actually, it is because there are two people with that exact same echoes thing in the room.
She's
Oh wait, no, you're right. Okay, never mind. So yes, it is negated.
Still pulling it out.
All right.
Probably gonna rip some of his brain out, but he's a god.
I'm gonna need a perception awareness.
From everyone?
Even if you're not in the room.
What sense is this? Oh wait, you said awareness.
It's awareness. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Mitchell and Lily will have a slightly lower difficulty because they are used to dealing with where this is coming from.
Okay. How slightly lower?
Question: if it is indeed a god, am I also very used to where this is coming from?
Yes, you are.
Oh, oh, dearie my.
Would attentive come into play
Not for this.
as a specialty?
This.
Does my acute vision count?
This is just kind of a supernatural thing. So it's like
Did you say diff 5 or diff 6 for Bellic?
for Bellic.
One more time. You cut out. I'm sorry.
And you said attentive doesn't count, right?
Is difficulty 5 for Bellic.
Thank you.
Oh,
3
what
successes.
difficulty is it for? What difficulty is it for Ishar? Out of curiosity.
5.
Okay, in that case, he has 6 successes.
Alright. But this is not subtle by any means. There's definitely a very large influx and then explosion of energy playing, but definitely somewhere close. Those of you who have Umbral experience definitely know what happened on the Umbra side.
Okay.
The plant was ripped down.
Okay.
The guard, she just opens her purse and says, yeah, no, this one's to cut the physical, this one's to cut the spiritual. I'll probably be using this one in the purification ritual to separate the, and just like pulls out these matches, and the matches are like this big, and she's got like 10 of them. Are these matches okay to use? Are any chemicals flammable?
No, that should be fine. And he doesn't look like he noticed the
Lily will take out of her bag the spirit sight glasses
Okay.
and put them on.
Tiger, because I have to just make 2 quick rolls in succession. Because at this point I'm like, oh dear. Because I've got a theory of what they've done. Basically, they've prevented a god who in a story is meant to die a specific way from dying in a specific way, which is arguably either very good or very bad. So I'm gonna basically shift, step sideways into the Umbra, and then correspondence my way to that place's location in the Umbra, if that's okay.
Okay.
What is the gauntlet difficulty in the Teftani Sanctum? Because that one's up to you.
we'll say diff 5.
Cool. So he will use his foci, custom foci, to drop it down to 3. How many successes do I need to step sideways? Okay, he'll continue that little casting.
Bellic is going to slightly shift his focus at this point. Like before
Gonna spend a willpower to re-roll that at diff 4. Sorry, continue, Mitchell.
Sorry.
Yep.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Mitchell. I said please continue. My apologies.
Bellic is going to, over the past few moments, Bellic has pulled out a strip of light blue cloth and a bottle of water and has soaked a very minimal amount of water into the cloth. And about the time that he gets ready to blindfold himself with it is when this little eruption kind of hit and so he's going to change his intention. I'm going to begin my ritual cleansing of this body with spirit sight.
Okay.
I need to get a GM ruling just for a brief moment, Tiger, and then I'm done and dusted. I'd shifted my perceptions to the room, and I didn't change that when I was shifting into the Umbra, or when I was stepping sideways. So is it only one success for me to correspond my way there, or is it still multiple successes?
Multiple successes.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'll continue the roll, and please do continue.
So that's going to be difficulty. Let's see, I keep forgetting how this works. It's 3 plus the highest sphere, right?
No, it's basically the sphere level plus 3 plus 1 if it's not a rote.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true.
And then there are
So that's
difficulties
fair.
increased with coincidental and wada, but this is just a side check, so it wouldn't count, I don't think.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Okay. I keep forgetting that part. I'm sorry. I don't
There's
cast
a lot
that.
of good count with cast of 90.
Me.
I got 3 successes.
Looking across to the other side.
Yes.
It does not.
So
look good. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
So this is what I'm going to be seeing too.
Yes. It definitely doesn't look good. Where the body would sit in the Umbra is just a void.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You will see at this point, will 5 successes be enough for me to correspond my way there in the Umbra?
Yes. Yes, it will.
All right. You will see Ishar basically a puff of shadow, and he'll appear looking very angry. Like, when I say angry, I mean shades of pissed off that are biblical in nature.
Bellic will ask. I'm sorry, go ahead. Bellic will ask politely, put the plant back.
Who's got the plant at this point, actually?
Dakota.
No.
Christina has it now.
Dakota gave it to Christina.
Oh. Has it?
No.
Okay, fine. Christina has the plant. And she will place it back where it's supposed to go.
Just a kind of a quick one, Tiger. For those of us who are attuned to celestial, to beings from the celestial Umbra, and what this thing is, I think, meant to be in inverted commas, how does the blackness feel to be around it?
You do not want to be around it. You get the feeling that the more you're around it, the more bad shit's gonna happen to you. You really don't want to be around it. Fuck that void.
He's going to basically fuck it into the sun. Okay, when they put the important question, when they put the plant back, does anything change?
The void seems to start shrinking.
Ishar, you see him from the other side. He's drawing a circle around it. He's scribbling on it in a language like in Arabic, and he's swearing and screaming, kind of like pulling at his hair and being generally very, very kind of ah. It's more genuinely in pain kind of but Evan doesn't want to shout and wake people up, so
Mayday!
Lily will bite her lip, and then she'll think, this body cannot stay here. Or she'll say it. This is some sort of spiritual entity, celestial entity, and if they start dissecting this man, not to mention they may even take out the plant again.
I can put in a transfer.
Please do.
Where am I sending it? Do I
Somewhere
think you
where
even
we
have a
can look at
card
it
to put
later.
it in?
Somewhere we can look at it later. Currently, it's in a stable condition. I think so, at least.
If someone can perceive the Umbra, can't you perceive them in the Umbra? That's kind of how it works.
I'm not sure, honestly.
Spirit sight, I know specifically, is the kind of thing that like takes up all of your attention because you're peeking across the veil. But I don't know if you can actually perceive someone who is peeking that way.
I don't think you can. I think you can if you're looking into the Shadowlands. So I think there's something special that happens when you do that, but I don't think you can notice if someone's looking into the Umbra.
You know something? Ishar is going to he's going to assume people are looking at this side because all of a sudden the blackness started to contract inwards, and he's going to say words to the extent of, as he's busy warding this side, so whatever the icky gick was doesn't start infecting the Umbra. So he's going to assume someone is listening to him. If they're not, so be it. But he'll say, for a start, the entity that you're looking at needs to have died the way he did. His story says that he ends there. That is his death. Do not try and avoid what happens. It will end terribly for those involved, catastrophically, in fact. And he's just busy scribbling this on the ground.
So I ask
Collective-
again. Does anybody have a car?
I have a van.
We do.
Have a fun question.
My favorite questions.
So if I lower the gauntlet rating enough here, we can just kind of shove him sideways, right?
Or you could just
Lily
Yes!
will actually.
Yes,
Really?
Mitchell.
Lily will bring up to everybody's attention that she said that this may be their brother. If we put into, if we're able to make it seem like he's his brother, he's their brother, he cannot be dissected and everything, and we can transfer him to us. And then we can get rid of the body. Because if we get rid of the body now, that's going to cause problems.
Do you have actual legal representation of the entity known as your brother?
She'll look at the person who, she'll look at Alice and she'll like, will you be able to do that?
Yeah, I can. I'm already in their system. Just put in transfer paperwork. Autopsy not necessary. And then I just need somebody to transport it in like 3 minutes.
I've got a
We
van.
can do that.
Right.
Do you want to
man.
do it? All right.
Perfect.
But before we leave, Bellic still has a job to do because he paid good money for this.
I paid
Not like
money
you're
for this
supposed to
shit.
pay for doing your job. You're not supposed to pay people to do your job.
Hey, Tiger, I've also got a crazy, stupid thing I want to do.
Oh boy.
He's going to, and if Bellic is still looking, you'll see him do this. The thing he's been writing on the ground is essentially, Tiger, from our perspective, a story. He's been writing out a short paragraph on the ground about how when it was the child of gods from far away in the dusty plains call on the gods of the frozen north, and the frozen north could hear their call. and he's going to use his Nephilim connection to the High Umbra, and he's going to try. Spirit 4, you can request a spirit's presence, but you can't summon them, correct?
With Spirit 4, you can summon them. However, you.
Oh no,
with
with Spirit. Sorry, with Spirit 3, my brain. I'm dying today. You cannot. You can summon
2,
something. Yeah.
But with Spirit 2, you can call out for a spirit and hope they show up.
He'll extend his head back and he will shout, because I got the roll and whatever else. Since Odin is dead, it will probably be, Thor, your brothers and your father slain. Come hither to this place. I ask you, I beg you, immortal son of the Asgard. And I will make that spirit roll, and because it's High Umbra, I get a lower diff.
Yep.
We're about to see some thunder.
Lily's gonna get to see something really cool.
Either that, or it'll kill me in one shot. Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
I need to get a diff from you, Tiger, because I've got no idea what level that effect would be.
Diff 10.
Or how the effect would work.
Well, technically, since it's a summoning, it will be the difficulty of the local gauntlet.
It's not. He's not summoning. He's calling.
Yeah.
You guys can't see what I see right now, but like he just grabbed my fucking warhammer off the ground.
Oh god.
Put on the camera.
I'm
Release
trying,
the
it's
tiger.
not working. Fucking.
She's gonna take a picture of it and send it to the mage chat.
That's awesome.
I'm okay with this. So, Tiger, I need to get a diff from you.
So normally that would be correct. It would be the difficulty of Lower Gauntlet, but considering you're already in the Umbra, it's not really. So it'll be starting at 5 because it's a Spirit 2 effect, calling out to a spirit.
Okay, so starting at 5, I'm calling out to a high umbral spirit, so that'll automatically reduce it by 1 because of the Nephilim merit. And is it only maximum by 3 you can move a spell up or down, or is it 4?
It is 3.
Okay, in that case, so it'll stay at it will so that's diff 5, diff 4, and he'll drop it down to diff 3 by using the story that he wrote as a foci, basically. And he'll make the roll, and may God have mercy on us all. Evan realizes he should have chosen a not warlike god to summon, but yeah, it's anything.
Oh, bots.
That's 4 successes. Let me know if I should continue the casting, because I'll do it.
You hear very, very distant thunder, as if it's heard your call, but he is not coming just yet.
Does that intimate call more, or does that intimate shut up and sit there?
That is up to you to decide.
Make a perception.
You can make a perception empathy on thunder. Given that it is thunder.
I will perception empathy a god. What could possibly go wrong?
Diff 9.
I just need to check my empathy. Give me a second.
See, when Tiger set up the scene for a body investigation, I'm sure that he didn't count the fact that we were going to summon a god, but no, here we are.
I mean,
It is the body of a god. I mean,
I will point out I am only channeling my inner Kim right now. Okay.
YOLO.
He does have some empathy. Okay. He's going to quickly, before he does that, he's going to boost his empathy, or he's going to boost his perception with his amulet, because it has the enhanced mind rote on it. So he's going to just quickly do that. It will. It's a rank 1 effect, which means it's 3 + 1 is 4. So he'll just do this for the check.
I'm sorry, I didn't notice your question. 3 to 5, since you're already in the system. base of 5, I should say.
Okay,
Or
cool.
modifiers.
That will just bump his perception up by 2 for this single roll that he's about to make, because it might be very important that he not fail. So that'll be 6.
Punch,
Did you say, I will come through this computer, Stephen, and I will touch you in all the places that your mama said if anyone ever touched you, go to the police. Okay?
Please do not cause bodily or any other kind of harm.
That was a fantastic way to put that, Evan. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, let's not do that, please.
It's okay. Yeah, no, I get it. Tiger's the one who's technically recording. Did you say diff 9, yeah?
I said it was diff 9 to do your to determine the LM.
Well, if I hadn't spent the willpower, that would have been a fail, but I have 1 success with the willpower.
Okay. You get the idea that I mean, he's listening.
All right, then he'll extend back his head and he'll shout at the heavens, because Thor is not a god you talk softly to. He's a god who respects action and forthright vigor. And he'll scream at the heavens and he'll say, "Thor, Odin's son, Lord of Thunder, defender of man! Baldur was his brother, wasn't he?
Baldur was one of his brothers, yes.
Yes. I sit here before your brother, Baldur slain. Do you not? I call you for parley, so we may seek justice for his demise. His body now corrupts this land of spirit, which you hold dear and help us protect. I summon you, Thor, Odin's son." And he'll try again, knocking at the door of God.
Knock, knock. So everybody hears thunder this time, even in the regular world.
Oh, I'm down to 2. I'm down to 2 willpower, but we'll be totally. Oh, another 4 successes.
Everyone hears the thunder. Tiger's bringer.
So
Hold on. Okay. I gotta find me a song.
weather today.
Something. I mean, we're in London. It's always bad weather. Let's be honest.
Yeah, that is a thing.
I really want to know why Tim wanted to save that picture.
We also have a viewer, so.
Yeah.
Viewer.
Hello, viewer.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
No, I need this one.
Ooh, I like that, Mitchell. I'm gonna say you can do your roll at diff 3. We're gonna call it diff 3 with all of that because there's a lot of weird shit going on, and yeah. AC/DC song I actually like, Max. Good job.
We have 1 success.
Okay, you are able to lower the gauntlet by 1 with that.
Can I continue? And
yeah, you can keep on drumming and doing your thing.
Stop messing with the plant in the body.
Pull that it didn't seem to do like have any effect. Yes, it is. It is still within the skull.
I got another 3 successes with my willpower.
Okay.
So everyone here, especially those who are more umbrally, they definitely feel that the wall between worlds is incredibly thin. Like if you take a wrong step, you could possibly go to the other world.
After getting the other dude out of sight, is going to try and take a wrong step on purpose.
Okay. So yes, you are.
Paradox free.
Yeah.
Getting through.
Basically, everybody can suffer the effects of slip sideways. is how you want to call that. For the
Thunderstruck
Ooh.
starts playing in the room after the lightning.
scene, and a very large, burly, red-haired, red-bearded man with a small warhammer will appear before Ishar and those who can see into the Umbra / are in the Umbra.
You sit with a very small warhammer.
Yeah, have you not? Okay, so the thing I get to explain a thing. So Mjolnir, the head is huge. The handle is fucking tiny.
Huh.
Oh, I can explain the full story later, but we're on press time, so I want to get this done before Lindsay has to go.
That's fair.
So,
Oh yeah, that's fair. Ishar will he'll kneel. He goes down, sinks to one knee, and bows his head.
he will look down at you, echoing across the Umbra. Will say, "Of the Jinn, are you the one who has summoned me?"
Did he say fuck the Jinn?
The Jinn.
Oh,
Child.
Child of the Jinn. Okay. I thought he said fuck the Jinn. I was just like, oh, we're gonna have words. Ishar will nod before he stands, and he'll meet his gaze, like looking at him in the eyes, because as I said, the forthright directness, and he will say, "I am honored Thor. Your brother lies, or his body lies upon the other side of the gauntlet wall that separates our worlds, with holly through his eye. Your father Odin, I saw his body lie upon the ground in a great crater before someone came to claim his spear. These are all ill portents and omens. A different story, as Odin does not die in this way. I said that you should be told." And then he'll point to if there's any of the black ook left that was in the Umbra and say, "This is what happens when they attempted to remove the holly from his eye."
Also, you know the name of the person who stole Odin. His name is Aldo. Fallen.
Yeah,
Cross.
fallen through.
Oh, I know his name. I just didn't want to say it in case it provoked an incredible angry reaction.
Lightning, I can describe this with a Queen lyric. Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me.
Galileo. Sorry.
Thank you. As the name is mentioned, I told the father to not trust that man. Breathes heavily.
He has the rope too. He has the spirit and rope.
He'll nod again. He will, those in the regular world will suddenly see a very burly red-haired man step out of nowhere.
What the fuck?
If I can, Tiger, am I able to step out in his wake? Because I assume he opened a portal.
Yes, like I said before, everybody is basically under the effects of the slip sideways law as this goes, so you can just kind of accidentally fall through. Like, that's the thing you can do.
He'll pop out.
Okay. That's weird.
Allow me to introduce the Lord of Thunder, the mighty Thor. He will say.
How tall is this guy?
Huge.
Does Christina need
Lily
to
will
pick Alice
bow.
up?
What was that, Lindsay?
I was asking if Christina needed to pick up Alice.
I mean, you can if you want. But he is very tall. He is very, very large. He's Thor, so I mean, makes sense.
But yeah, Lily will bow at the god in her presence.
Okay.
Christina will show reverence as well.
We're dealing with extraplanar entities now? That's fucking cool.
Bellic,
Alice is just staring, like, wow, he's big.
But
Bellic will reach into.
okay, into his little buddy Thor that got Loki kicked out of heaven.
Yeah, I won't be able. He has not able.
Bellic will reach into his pocket and grab his flask and offer some up.
He'll take the flask and take a swig, and he'll just kind of raise his hammer to you appreciatively.
What's what she said?
Hey. So he'll look at all of you and say, "Do any of you know who did this?"
No.
It was
Not
our
yet.
intention to find out.
See that you do. I may find you in favor should you give me this knowledge.
Do you have
Okay.
a phone number we can reach you with?
Ishar is still the son of a djinn, which means he will kind of just clarify the statement, and he will say, because of course djinn are tricksy like that, and he'll say, so, oh no, he won't be that much of a dick because he'll probably get hammered, and he doesn't want to get hammered. Really not. Continue.
He already has to deal with his brother Loki. I mean, God.
So
Yeah, but if you ever actually read the stories of Thor, he always gets fooled by Loki. No matter what happens, he will always get fooled by Loki. So he's big and strong and brave, but he's also dumb as muck.
Yeah, you can find that right.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay,
do you
anyway,
have
moving on.
Do you have an email address we can reach you at?
He looks very confused.
Christina is looking at Alice and Eliza like, are you fucking serious?
Bellic will ask, what is your favorite
Really?
form of offering?
Meat's usually good.
Try this and she'll hold
You
up
want
that puppy.
digital memes or something sent to you? Of meat?
Would you like us to just call you again
Honey wine.
when we need you, when we find out the information?
I'm sorry, what was that? I talked over you, Lindsay. I apologize.
Christina just asked, would you like us to just call you again when we find out the information?
That would work. Taking my
She'll nod, because she knows how to call as well. So
Oh great, Thor. Is there a way to call you easier since I do not have...
If you would like, I can help you with this later.
She'll nod.
Seems there are several of you who know how. I would listen to them. For now, I'll be taking my brother resting place.
Wait. There's still a bit of activity in his brain. I don't know if that means anything to you, but
Bouncing between the mandibular oblongata and the cerebral cortex.
exactly. It's like the energy in there is getting sucked into the mistletoe itself.
I will take him to the mystics of Asgard and have them look at him.
I've taken a sample of the plant to analyze it. See if I can figure it out.
It would also be appreciated.
I'll make you some meat.
He raises his hammer to you as well. He will just
Give me right now.
he will scoop up the body over his shoulder, taking care that the mistletoe does not get away, and step back across, and the thunderstorms will stop.
Bellic will shout behind.
Bill, you just took that body.
What'd you say? Mitchell, sorry.
Bellic will shout behind him, "We thank you for the gloriousness of your presence."
There's another thunder strike.
When I say Ishar looks pissed, once again, that is an understatement. As he says, I would like to know. Actually, I probably better roll short fused on this because he's very agitated.
Like I said, we don't have time for this now. Let's go. Out the door. Now. And she leaves.
I would simply like to ask, who was it who believed that yanking... Oh wait, no, I saw that. My apologies. That was the reason he started to move. He will look at Lily and he will say, "The next time your sister attempts to interfere in the business of gods and men, I would ask her on your behalf. I would have you ask her politely not to be so reckless."
I think that's a discussion that can be had with her in person. But however, at the moment, I think our business here is done. This was very exciting. We got to meet an extraplanar entity, and we didn't get his email address. I'm kind of sad.
He doesn't have email, Eliza.
Wait,
Lily?
So that kind of being.
why do they not have email on the extra-dimensional planes?
Bellic is going to leave now. He has overstayed his welcome.
Lily will point out, she'll say, "Okay, by the way, we are all in a morgue, and now there is a body missing."
No, there's not.
She got transfer. That's all right.
Alice took care of it. It's
Okay.
fine.
Thank you, Alice.
Mm-hmm. Don't need your vanity car anymore, though.
Lily.
Out of character, as I used to work in a morgue, you know it's not just an electronic entry on the screen. There's a lot more to actually transferring a body than that.
This is why Bellic is leaving the way that he made and not through the door.
Yeah, myself and Bellic, whilst there's still time, maybe stepping back across and leaving the other way.
Eliza's gonna follow Bellic into the Umbra. This is gonna be hilarious because I know next to nothing about it.
We can't get you out.
Huh? It's all right.
They
we'll
wouldn't
manage.
In theory, we could. In theory.
Okay.
You could just lower the gauntlet again.
Yes, okay. That could be a lot of fun. Yes. He will kind of gesture to people and he'll say, "There is that way out." Or he'll kind of gesture to the swirling miasma. And he'll just be like, "Or there is this way out." Huh? Huh?
Bellic, you want to play guide?
Please, follow me if you wish to leave this way.
Lily will.
He basically said, "Come with me if you want to live."
Lily will shrug and step into the Umbra with everybody.
Yeah, Christina's going too because yeah.
Alice is going to look around the room. Are there cameras in here?
Sound suggestion.
Good thoughts that no one else thought of.
Oh, I did. My character just doesn't have the technology to ask that question in character and wouldn't care if there was.
Tiger?
Something just happened. I was not focused. My apologies.
Are there cameras in the morgue room?
Yeah, there are cameras in the morgue room.
Okay, she's gonna, while she's still in the system before she leaves, she's gonna erase the video footage and put in something. They came in, saw the body, and then they left. Adjusting footage wherever she needs to make it look like that, and then having it look like somebody sneaks in and steals the body.
Okay.
And then having the footage like make it look like they went up and were like put something over the thing for a moment, and then they were gone. So that the thing is not traced back to us. And do I need to make a roll for that?
Yeah. It'll be intelligence technology.
Okay.
Evan starting off before modifiers.
7, you said? And I'm going to spend a willpower on that. Which gives me 6 successes.
Nice. Okay.
And then
So,
she's
yeah,
going to walk out the front door like the video shows her doing, so...
Okay. So is everybody left at this point?
Lily left a long time ago.
Lily left a long time ago. A bunch of people left through the Umbra, correct?
Yes, we
Yeah.
all went through the Umbra.
Ishar is probably going to bring them back to his sanctum. He doesn't like doing it, but it's probably going to be the easiest place for them to lower the gauntlet rating, so he will be able to boot them all out, basically. And the safest.
I feel like this is Ishara now.
It may be. I mean, yeah. This his response to life at this moment in time is, why in the name of Christ would you pull a mythological bane out of a god's skull? Get good, kid.
Because YOLO, Evan. YOLO.
That makes so much sense right about now. YOLO, motherfuckers.
And you need Spirit 3. However, due to Belix moving the world walls, 0 right now.
Okay. Oh, I was just curious.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
By the way, Alec, before we leave, we need to raise the
Sorry.
gauntlet level again, because otherwise, random people in the morgue are going to be slipped sideways.
There's a duration on that, isn't there?
Yes. It'll last, I believe, it'll last for the scene, yeah.
So once we end this, it'll.
Oh, thank God. Can you imagine just literally Ishar and Bellic having to do cleanup of, no, you're totally hallucinating it. What are you talking about? None of this is real. You're really bad acid trip. Really bad.
They'll wake up in the park. They'll wake up in the park and they're like, "What happened? Too much liquor."
Okay. So since some people escaped through the grave world, they're good. Like y'all are fine. Those in the Umbra, it's gonna take a little bit to get through. However, we'll hear Bellic and Christina will both hear voices telling them to come to Central Park, or Hyde Park rather.
Would any spirits start coming towards us? Since Lily is going with us. Or since I'm going with them.
They're the only two that hear the voices. Of course.
Okay, that's fine. I was just wondering if there was spirits coming towards the group because of that merit.
Oh, I got you. I mean, there are a couple spirits that are around, but most of them appear to be kind of scared off by the fact that,
Thor was here.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's like spray
that is.
painted in thunder somewhere. Thor was here.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That was, to quote Crash Course World History, a big ass deal.
So, as I said, Bellic and Christina are hearing voices telling them to go to Hyde Park.
Okay. We will probably.
That's where I'm taking you anyway. As in,
Yeah,
that's where I was
so-
going to take you anyway.
Okay.
I figured we'd probably do another scene investigating that. Because I have to go.
I was just gonna have it like hand wave it as a guys get to Hyde Park.
Okay.
And
Okay.
basically like you guys can step through.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, okay. So that's like basically telling us where to go to get back across.
Yes.
Oh, all right, cool.
As
Yeah. So
you will step across in a large, well-appointed tent.
No, you won't.
If they're stepping out my
This
sanctum,
is a
and
this is a different area. This is a different area.
oh, okay, yay! I don't have to take sleeper places.
This is, like I said, a gate is appearing. It is not by your tent, but a gate is appearing. People can step through, and there I'm going to be PMing Mitchell and Lindsay later with details because this is something that kind of affects them.
Okay.
hey.
We're gonna go ahead and end it, guys. Thank you guys for playing. Thank you, any watchers, for watching. It's been another episode of Chaos at London.